Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with my sister.
Hello.
We are talking about Raising Kanan, episode 1,
Season 1.
season 1, back in the day. I'm going to admit she had to convince me to watch this. Um, I refused to watch anything new from Power after the original series ended, and how I only watched, I think, a half an episode of the first of the one with Tyreek. What's it called again?
Ghost.
Yeah, might have watched the first episode, maybe the pilot. I think. I used to get together with the Larkins and go over their house. We would watch Game of Thrones, and then we would watch Power, and we did that for like 3 years 3 or 4 years in a row. It was a big family night over there, and
We would watch it over Logan's. We would stop playing cards. We would turn out the lights. Everybody would watch it.
you ever watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Woo. Okay, anyway, we're not even gonna go there. So when what happened at the end of end of that show happened, we all stopped watching for the most part because we were so mad. No, it ended great, but it ended making people mad. It ended the way it was supposed to end.
I was only mad because I just felt like those 6 or whatever episodes were unnecessary, where it just went through everybody's day.
What are you talking about?
On Power.
What you talking
Remember
about?
the last season on the original Power? It went through everybody's day and what they did leading up to Ghost getting, spoiler alert, Ghost getting killed.
Look.
Remember, it was like we saw what Tommy did that day. Tasha.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We didn't need a day for oh my God, what was her name? Angela's sister. Like pause. We didn't need to see what she was doing. We could have cut some of those episodes down. That's all I'm saying. Or merged two people together.
When I said upset, I didn't mean complaints for the show. I was just saying that. I was saying that.
That was my only.
Yeah, no. I was saying that it left you like, wow. And because certain people live, certain people die, but the end result made you want vengeance, and they made sure not to give it to you within that end of the season. You know what I mean? The end of the series. So life goes on. What, 4 years later, 5 years later, whatever. What is it like? Well, anyway, and then you tell me like we got to watch Raising Kanan. We got to watch Raising Kanan, and the only reason I'm doing it because you want to do it. Mm-hmm. So let's get into it. It starts in 1985.
Yep.
And it shows Kanan get punked and beat up, and his mama tries to teach him a lesson. His mama teaches him a lesson that ends up biting her later. She taught him the lesson of standing up and don't you ever be punked by anybody. Mm-hmm. It backfires because later his mom is like, "Now we're gonna back down," and in his mind, he's like, "Nah, we don't back down from nothing." Yeah. So every mistake he makes, I know you were talking about how you was upset at him. Mm-hmm. It's his mother's fault. She built that.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it is her fault. But in that situation where he inserted we're getting ahead of ourselves, or I am, when he inserted himself later in the episode, that was my thing. Like, nobody, well, we can wait till we get there.
But yeah, I mean, we're just doing an overall reaction for me. I mean, I'm surprised how much I liked it. Mm-hmm. Generally, this is almost like a pilot. It is.
Yeah.
And it was really good. It set up the world set up the rules. At first, I hated the mom's hair in 1985. She had a black mullet. Mm-hmm. And then she got a weave together in 1991. I was like, okay, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. I forgot that jukebox sung in the original series. Mm-hmm. And it kind of reminded me. I was like, oh, yeah. I don't care about her story arc. I'm telling you straight up. It is what it is. I know it's going to be all throughout this, whatever. And we already know, if you watch the original series, you know whatever's happening is going to end bad. Plus, also, she's so rough around the edges, she don't know how to act in different environments yet. Even though later we see that in the original series, because of what she ends up like doing with her life and everything, she did learn how to adjust. But I feel like she's gonna go through a lot of hard knocks in order to be like, hey, you gotta be a chameleon. I'm interested to see what happens with Famous and his sister. That's very interesting to me. I know you're being very quiet because you're all the way at season 3 and I am not. Yep. I called the drive-by
in the diner.
Yeah, and you keep on saying you got to separate the most hilarious thing you said so far is you got to separate 50 from Kanan. Nah, 50's DNA is all throughout. I live with my grandma. Oh, my mom. I got a mom.
Yeah, I'm saying
I got a mom, and my dad ain't around. That's what I'm
saying. The gist of his story
is 50.
It's 50, but don't look for
Ferrari F50.
Don't look for everything in his story.
Unit. Sorry. Go ahead.
Don't look for everything that's in 50's personal story to be in Kanan's. That's all I was saying.
So I'm ready to go to season 2. Wow. I'm ready to go to the next episode. I am totally looking forward to everything. It's all bad. Hey, this is the story of a gangster that decided that this is a story. This is the origin. This is the villain origin story. So everything is gonna be bad. What was the name of his high school crush?
Davina.
Hey. That like I mean, you know, she cool, but I was thinking about. I was like, did I have any high school crushes? You know what I mean? It had me go through memory lane. I'm like, I had a few. I remember this one from senior.
What did you think of the uncles?
Hey, why you come? Okay. I'm sorry. If I ever started going down memory lane, you know what to say. What'd you say?
It doesn't matter.
You're right. I apologize. I think the uncles are hilarious. They already kind of foreshadow one always messes up.
Yeah, Marvin. And Lulu.
But
clean up.
I can't wait to see them grow because the mama in charge. And look, 50's background story. But anyway, the mama in charge right now. And they're going to have to grow. It's a war now. Oh, let's get to it. The ending, when they just randomly start shooting on the beach. I thought it was the beach because it was sand.
Yeah, so I don't know where it was.
So I'm assuming it's the beach. That was some murderous homicidal rate. That was weird. Let's just start shooting into the ocean.
She's teaching him how to.
No, but which further proves it's her fault. And instead of trying to get him out of there, she was like, "Well, you in it now." Well, and wow, he started. That was so crazy to see that. Oh, he started the war.
Yeah, by inserting itself.
And the last couple things I add, that was clearly the warehouse where Ghost is going to take over.
You mean Club?
Yeah, you can't tell me. Remember, you got to learn how to just be just sitting there like, that school looked like the school that Ghost children eventually went to. It looked like it. I think they ended up going to private school or whatever.
Which school? The school that Kanan was at?
No, the school that Jukebox went to. Jukebox visited her friend, aka the white girl.
Yeah.
That's what they called her. That's what it looked like. That's because I think they did wear like private school clothes or whatever. Let's continue. I'm Cincinnati Man. That's my thoughts my reactions. If you reach this far at the end of the episode, please feel free to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out the channel. You might like something. You're not obligated to do anything, but have a good time. That's what you're obligated to do. Anything else you want to add, my sister?
No.
Okay, on to the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Yep, let's do the next one. It's on now.